What are your thoughts? Pat Valleca, 5 RBIs. Super shot three-pointer. Got a guy over, got him in. Another base hit, scored our 9th run. Valleca, good game. Parr, good game. 3 hits. Good catch. Played with some energy. Right? Reynolds on base 3 times. Cargo, 2 hits. Charlie, big home run. Lyles, good job. Lyles, good job picking up Freeland.
Stop it. What goes through your mind in a game like this?
Like one thing? Are you kidding me?
What's going through your mind in that?
What at the start of the game, or between the 7th and 8th, or 8th and 9th?
Between the last 9 outs.
Well, same thing you guys. I mean, he's pitching great, man. I'm pulling for him. I mean, we're all pulling hard for Kyle. Once Pat hit the home run to get it to 7-0, there's a little bit of exhale, because Kyle's pitching well. It's deeper in the game. We're all thinking the same thing, right? Just how he was throwing, and we're going pitch to pitch, right? We all are. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking pitch to pitch. What do you think? Yeah, of course there is. Yeah.
Was there a number that you didn't want to get into?
Yeah. Can't tell you the number. It depends on how we got there.
That's because you passed it.
I'm sorry?
That's because you passed that number?
No.
Serious question.
Serious, yeah.
You called the first pitch. You said it was going to be 91
Didn't I
miles.
call that?
But
At that point, I had a crystal ball, like we talked about this morning.
right. But could you see a game? Not this kind of game all the way. But did you see a good game in him coming?
After the first pitch of the game?
Yeah, or even
No. We talked about it at 11:30, right? That's why we come to this game, because we don't know what's going to happen. We talk about that all the time. That's the beauty of this game. This game is played by human beings, with a great deal of emotion, and you just don't know. And that's the beauty of it. So today, I knew what the first pitch was going to be. I knew it was going to be a fastball. I didn't know it was going to be a ball or a strike. Just from my experience and with Kyle, I thought it was going to be 91 miles an hour, and it was. Then after that, you don't know. I didn't know. Nobody knew he was going to take a no-hitter into the 9th inning, and it was great. It was a great baseball game. It's great theater. It's great drama. The people who were here loved it. The people who were watching on TV, which I hope were a ton, enjoyed every minute of it. It was a great day of entertainment.
So what did happen? Why was it that he was able to be better than he had?
There you go. Now we're talking. Yeah, now that's a good question. I thought he pitched. I thought he pitched inside extremely well, both in off the plate and for strikes. I thought his slider cutter was much better than it's been the last 4 starts. I thought the fastball away had great action. And Kyle's got good movement on his pitches. We've talked about his action on his pitches. The ball's diving, it's darting, it's cutting, it's got action in the hitting area. Today, he was on. And I think there was a lot of conviction with every pitch that he threw. I think he and Ryan were in sync the entire game. I mean, those guys can probably expand on that a little bit. I know that Ryan was a little bit forceful at times with Kyle about pitch selection, which is great from a veteran catcher. So, in that regard, Kyle repeated his delivery. I didn't see him come out of it. A little bit in the 7th inning, I saw a little bit, maybe coming out of his delivery. We talked about that after the 7th inning of getting back on track, of staying within his delivery and making pitches, but it was outstanding.
To follow up on that, as far as leading off the 6th, I think he thought he had strike 3 there, ended up with a walk.
Yeah.
And you saw him react a little bit after the ball that should have been a strike. How did you like the way he pulled it back in?
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, Kyle pitches with a lot of emotion. You don't see it sometimes, but this guy's got a fire within him, which is great and which we love. He's very competitive. We love that about him. But again, pulling it back together is something that you have to do as a professional athlete.
Buddy, with what was going into today, and Kyle with the question mark being in the rotation in the second half, what does it say about
Say that again?
makeup?
He's in question in the second half?
It sounded maybe like that. I don't know if that's true now, but what does it say about his differential makeup that he was?
No, we've talked about that. He's all these young guys, and I'll group them together. Sensatella, Hoffman, Freeland, Marquez are very competitive. I saw that in the spring. I saw what I've talked about their inner constitution, what they're all about. Kyle's right there with all these guys. These guys care about the Rockies. They compete. They've been raised well in our organization. So, again, he's right there, at the top of the list.
But you talked about the emotion today. How did it feel being in the dugout and getting the reaction from the crowd as the game went on?
Yeah, the crowd was great. Again, I think we've talked about the players feeding off the crowd, and that's just not the pitcher. That's the position players as well. They feel it. They're on their toes. They're into it. Even the guys who aren't playing are into it. The bench players, the other pitchers. I glanced out to the bullpen, and I saw those guys sort of, up against the screen, pacing. Everybody's into this type of game, and it's great. It's what these type of. It's really cool when you're able to witness one of these games, and right there in the midst of it, and we're very fortunate in the dugout to be there. It's really cool stuff, man.
That number you had in mind, you got the 126. Was it a higher number because you knew the All-Star break was coming for the rest of the season?
It was a higher number. Yeah.
Buddy, expanding on Ed's question, going into the second half after the last couple of weeks and how rough things were, what does this game do in terms of what Kyle gave you?
It's a great way to end in the first half. I think that winning 2 out of 3 here against the White Sox, hard-fought series against the Reds, winning 2 games there. And then, these 4 days, like I mentioned earlier, for all of baseball, all teams, this leaves a very good taste in our mouth moving forward. But again, Friday night in New York, John Gray, has to set the tone. Somebody's going to ask me, is this an important game to, start the second half? You know what I'm going to say? Yeah, it's an important game. They're all important. But this was a good win. This was a good emotional win for us, with Kyle, pitching great. We swung the bats, which I think is a good thing moving forward as we get into the weekend with a number of guys having good at-bats and some knocks. So it's a good win.